All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Zodiac Oracle. We pull one card from a different Oracle deck every single week, and we pull one card for each Zodiac sign. And you embody the full Zodiac, so I invite you to stick around and watch the full thing. But if you just want to watch your sun, moon, and rising, they will be released individually tomorrow. But we do embody the full Zodiac, and you can get a full message out of this, especially if you know your rising sign. Follow through with the energies of each house of that sign and get a message from the Star Dragons Oracle deck this week. This week we are working with the Star Dragons Oracle deck, which I'm so excited. I am not affiliated with them in any way, but I do love the Star Dragon. I love the stars. I love the dragons. I love the dragon realm. I love the star realm. I love this. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that the Star Dragons Oracle cards are what came through for us this week. And I can't wait to see the messages that we will receive from the Star Dragons. So, let's get right into it. Again, this is a general reading, so you will, if you want a more personalized reading, check out celestialgrove.academy while time lasts, and do sign up for the email list, because if you sign up for the email, you get emails, not a lot of spam emails, but emails that you win cool prizes, you get deep discount codes, and you will be able to afford a personal reading easily if you want one with celestialgrove.academy while they're still available. But anyway, yeah, let's get started. Let's get right into it. I can't wait to see what the Star Dragons have for us this week. This is a timeless reading, so if you come to it whenever you come to it, then that means that there's something in this reading and the whole thing for you. So stick around and see what messages resonate with your soul and will help you along your path where you're at now. So it's a more timeless reading. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to start with Cancer, because it is Cancer season whenever I release these videos. So let's get right into it and see what messages the Star Dragons have for each of the Zodiacs this week. Here we go. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you have number 20, the returning, going with the flow. So Cancer, I feel like there's first of all, there's a need to recognize the ebb and the flow of life. You need to recognize the ebb and the flow of life, the seasons and the turning of seasons. And second of all, I feel like there's been this, repetitive stuff that you're going through. You're like, will I go through this again? And I feel like yes, but this time differently. And if you notice, each time you went through it, it was a little bit different each time, wasn't it? And there's a way to have fun with this. You don't have to hate the repetitive, monotonous BS of life. And I know that you've been going through it, and you've been going through it a lot, but I really feel like things are beginning to look up. And part of allowing the change of the flow is realizing and having fun with the flow. Once you can change to have fun with the flow, you really are stepping into this new renewal. Allow yourself to be renewed. Allow yourself to step into the person that you have been trying to become and who you are becoming. It's time to really become yourself and to step into yourself new and better than ever. So it's a time for renewal. It's a time to return on the scene after a long recess of charge. And it's now time to move forward and conquer. Go forth and conquer, Cancer. It's your time. You are better than ever before. Fall goes to winter, and it then turns into spring. You will rise again. The return of truth is who you really are. So return yourself to your truth, step into your spring, get ready, and go forth and conquer, Cancer. You got this. And protect yourself and protect your emotions on the way. You've learned so much. Use what you've learned to be wise as you move forward now. All right, Cancer, I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Leo. So, Leo, you have resources. And I feel, Leo, the first thing is everything that you need is within you. You have everything you need within you. It's time to look within and it's time to see the resources that you have within. And it's time to utilize those resources that you have within and to move forward with the confidence that you have. And you will make mistakes, but you're going to learn from those mistakes, right, Leo? It's your choice whether or not you learn from those mistakes. But what I'm hearing is you have everything that you need. You have the resources that you need, and even the things that you think that you don't have, you have within you to be able to obtain. So, Leo, it's time to trust and believe in yourself, and really it's a time to go within, and it's a time to gather and to harvest. Harness your material means and resources. Build up your stockpile and your repertoire. Save, fortify, gather, repeat. Take care of yourself. Gather up your resources. Take stock of your resources. Really take care of your resources and what you have, and take care of yourself and be there for yourself. And there's a call to go within. There really is, Leo, a call to go within and take stock of the resources that you have within. Know that you do have everything that you need, and everything that you don't have, you have the ability to acquire. You have the ability to figure it out. So take stock of what you do have and gather everything together, and create your own little stockpile so that you know that you do have everything. You know what I mean? Like, gather your resources. And I don't feel like it's necessarily a move forward just yet, but gather those resources and take in and notice what you have. All right, beloved Leo, that's the message I have for you this week. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Virgo, are you ready to step into your power? You have been gathering your power, and it is now time to really step into that power. And Virgo, I feel like all eyes are on you. Like, you are the center of attention. It's all about you now. And you need to be wise in the way that you utilize your power moving forward. But there's this need to really to focus on yourself, to take care of yourself. Like, as you focus on yourself and you take care of yourself, it seems selfish, but that's the way that you're going to be able to utilize this immense amount of power that you've gathered within you in a wise way to benefit all. So focus on yourself for the benefit of everyone, Virgo. And be willing to embody the spirit of who you truly are, Virgo. Take time to go your way, to do it your way, in a loving way, in a kind way, and proclaim my way or the highway this week. So just don't be willing to do things to get along this week. Don't get along to go along. Don't go along to get along this week. Really be willing to do it your way, but do it with grace and kindness, and understand that you focusing on you and you being willing to do it your way really is trailblazing forth a new path for all of us that is necessary and needed in today's age. So I want to encourage you, do it your way, be a little bit selfish, but you can be kind with your selfishness too. You do know that, Virgo. I'm not saying go out there and be a complete narcissistic bitch, but I'm saying to really don't go along to get along. If you know that it's not going to work, don't go through that path again just to show them that it won't work. Instead, do it your way to show them what will work. Because you know, Virgo. So believe in yourself, believe in your power, and go forth and do it your way, and focus more on yourself than others. And be kind about it, because you can be kind about this too. No, I don't really want to go that way. I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. You don't like that? I mean, you don't have to stay. You don't have to watch me do it this way, but this is how I'm going to do it. I love you. You can do it your way. That's all good and gravy. I'm going my way. That's okay. You know? All right, Virgo, you got this. I believe in you. I hope that you do too. All right, Virgo. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Libra, you got independence, carving your own path. So Libra, I really do feel like you need to lean more into that Aries energy. You need to do things for you. You need to be your own best friend and move forward being your own best friend. But yeah, you really need to move into that Aries independent energy where you take care of yourself first. And this is a good thing for you to learn, Libra. And it's not for everyone. Like, not everyone needs to learn this, but you do, Libra. And you need to learn how to act on your heart and how to love and trust the process of being there for you and showing up for you and being in relationship with you. So work with being in relationship with yourself. And it's time for you to do it your way, Libra. Do it your way. I mean, the same thing came out for Virgo. But yes, do it your way. And and claim your right to carve your own path. This will require action and foresight. So be wise with your action, but be willing to act on where your heart wants to go. Be original and be renewed as you press forward and onward into paths uncharted. This is going to help you get to know yourself better and to renew yourself. Throw out the map, throw out the template, and throw the world's opinion out the window. Throw everyone's opinion out the window. If it's not your heart leading you, then it's not where you need to go. Go where your heart is leading you. Remember, it's your choice, Libra. You're the one that gets to decide, are you going to do it their way or are you going to do it your way? Because it's time to do it your way. And you need this. And this is going to provide such immense soul growth that will make the world a better place to be in, because you decided to do it your way and to be independent and to follow your heart and not what they wanted. All right, Libra, that's the message I have for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Scorpio, you got space. So whenever I see this card, the first thing that comes up is be willing to take up space. Be willing to be in your space. Don't let anybody take your space from you or to tell you that you aren't allowed to be in your space. Aren't allowed to have your own space. Like, you're allowed to have your space. Allow yourself the space that you need. And be willing to defend your ability to have your space. And this doesn't mean to the point of encroaching on their space, but understand that you deserve your space. You need your space just as much as they deserve their space and they need their space. And be willing to defend your right to have your space. So that's coming through big Scorpio this week. And there's a message of be willing to allow your body to be in this world. Scrap that. And there's like a need for you to explore the space that is your body, like the spirit and the soul that you are, that gets the space of your body and how you use that. It's a very interesting message coming through, Scorpio. There's a need to understand your body, your space, and your world, and how your body moves through the space of your world. This is out there, Scorpio. I hope that you're picking it up. But it's a need to understand how you can utilize your body to move in the world. So, and also I'm hearing, have fun with it. Have fun with figuring out the space that is yours in your body and in this world. And how can you enjoy it more? How can you enjoy the space that is yours even more in a way that doesn't encroach on others, that allows others their space and their body too? And I don't know, there's just this exploration of your body and how you move within it that's coming out. And then it's the same message for the world too. It's an exploration of your space in the world and how you move within it. So explore the way that you can move within your world. Explore the way your spirit and soul can move within your body, which causes you to move within your world, and what that means for you. How can you use that tool and utilize it for the highest good? All right, Scorpio, I hope that this message helps you. I hope that you were able to comprehend where you needed to. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this helps, of course. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I feel like you are in a really good spot now, but because you're in this really good spot, it's a good spot where you could reflect on the bad and you can see what went wrong whenever it was going wrong, and you can understand more how to handle the bad. So this is like you're feeling really good now, but you can reflect on when you weren't feeling good and how you handled that and how you could have handled it a little bit better so that you can gain more understanding in moving forward in your life and creating more good times and overcoming the bad a lot easier. So yeah, I feel like you're not in the situation now, but there's a situation that has happened that you need to look on, and you were seeing it from one side, but now you have the opportunity to see it from another side. Like whenever you were in the situation, you didn't have the opportunity to see it this way, but now there's a need to look at the situation differently because there are many aspects to a situation, and it's easy to observe wisely whenever you're from a distance. So there's enough space between you that now you can have the proper wise understanding and wise perspective. So really analyze all facets, take your time and truly process the gravity of the situation. What was worse? The volcano or the dragon? You know, what was worse? The blow up or the anger within it? Can you take them both on? And how will you choose your battles moving forward? What made you choose this battle? Why was this battle worth it? Was it worth it in the end? And how can you choose your battles differently moving forward? Or perhaps it was just an opportunity for a powerful alliance. And now that you see their perspective easier, you can go to them and create this powerful alliance. Consider all angles and all sides. Really take time to contemplate and understand before moving forward. All right, Sagittarius, that's your message this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Capricorn, you are transforming, and it's time to define yourself in this transformation. You have the ability to shapeshift, Capricorn. You are the sea goat. You are the goat and the sea. You know, you're the fish and the goat. So it is time for you to transform. And the question is, do you want to be the fish or do you want to be the goat? Do you want to climb that mountain or do you want to explore that sea? The choice is yours, Capricorn, and you have to decide what you're going to transform into and then dedicate yourself to that path and move forward. But right now you are in the transformation, but you have to decide and then transform into it. And to stay in you can't decide between the sea and the mountain. To stay in that is it's not going to serve you. You need to make a decision and maybe weigh your pros and cons. I mean, do what you need to do, but you have the ability to shapeshift and you are transforming. It's time to embrace your growth, embrace change. Being a changing And don't be who they want you to be who you want to be. Defy any label or categorization. I mean, maybe you want to explore the sea on the top of the mountain, so you do need to hold on to both the goat legs and the sea fins, I mean, you've got to take the reins here, Capricorn. The transformation is yours, but do choose to transform. Do choose and define yourself your way, which is difficult. I mean, that's the difficult part, is choosing to define yourself your way and not let other people's categorizations or, try to drop all the labels and what people would say that you are. What does your heart say that you are? What does your heart feel that you are? And go with what your heart feels and believe that you are what your heart feels and believes that you are. And understand that growth and change is a process. It's a process that we all are in. So change and growth is inevitable. Allow that growth, allow that change, allow that process. It's the essence of who you are. You are a growing and changing being, and allow yourself to grow and change and be defined by what your heart says that you are, not what they say that you are. It's time to be true to yourself and to defy any labels or anything that they would want to put on you, and to show them what you truly can be. Maybe you are a unicorn, dragon, Pegasus. Maybe you were always meant to be. Be who you and your heart feels that you are meant to be. And then believe in yourself and believe in your becoming, and know that you are meant to change, you're meant to grow, and you're meant to be in this process. It's what you came here for. All right, beloved Capricorn, that is the message I have for you. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Aquarius, you have culmination, completion, and renewal. Aquarius, I feel like it's done. You did it. Like, you completed it. There's a cycle that you've completed. It's done. And for some of you, I feel like y'all are like, okay, it's gonna start over again. No, it's done. You completed it. Like, this is someone that has gone through school so long. They went through school, they got their high school diploma, they got their bachelor's degree, they got their master's degree, they got their PhD, they just got their PhD. And it's like, okay, now I got to go no, you're done. You got it. You got it. You got the doctorate, you've got it. You did it. You've done it. And there's this pause. It feels like you feel like that you still have to go through. No, you completed a process. It's done. Celebrate yourself. Don't be looking for where to start next or something. Like, there's this worry instead of celebration. And I don't quite understand, Aquarius. Don't worry, you did it. You did it. Celebrate yourself. Even if you can only celebrate yourself for 5 minutes, take 5 minutes out and celebrate yourself. I mean, you did it as many times as you've done it, It's done, though. It's done. It's time to renew. There's a renewal that's needed now. But before you renew, take time to indulge in a job well done. A great battle won, as you restore and renew yourself for your next bold move. I know your mind is on that next move, though, but take time to indulge yourself, to really be there for yourself, and then contemplate how you're going to move forward from here. But you've completed a great task. You've conquered. You saw all that there was to see. And now it's time to sit back and be restored. Let yourself be restored. Renew and heal. Rest up, lounge back, regroup, and kudos on a job well done, Aquarius. I'm proud of you. This energy that's coming through, I'm proud of you. I hope that you are too. Give yourself time to rest and renew now. All right, Aquarius, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Pisces. Pisces, what I have for you, you have bliss, cherishing the day. So Pisces, I feel like allow yourself to enjoy the life that you are creating. Allow yourself to enjoy what you are in. Allow yourself to feel the bliss and allow yourself to go deep with this bliss and really enjoy yourself. The dragon is coming up out of the water and he's doing a flip and he's playing with the mermaid, the dragon in the water, the mermaid in the sky, and the dragon is just laughing at the absurdity of it all and just really enjoying himself. So you might find yourself a little bit out of your element this week, Pisces, but you might find yourself enjoying being out of your element. That doesn't mean that this is your element now or that, you're meant to be in this. It doesn't mean that you'll always be enjoying yourself out of your element like this, but it means that you are now, and it's time to cherish the day. If you find yourself in wonderful experiences that you normally wouldn't be in, but you're enjoying it, enjoy yourself in that experience. It doesn't mean anything other than you have the moment now to enjoy yourself and allow yourself that moment to be in your bliss, in your joy, to be in joy. So enjoy the day, enjoy the moments that come to you, enjoy them whether you feel like you're meant to or not. If you feel the joy and the bliss, allow yourself to be in joy and in bliss and be with yourself. You've got this, Pisces. And don't forget, each day is a gift. Each moment is a gift, especially each moment of bliss and each moment of joy. And be willing to receive the gift of joy and the gift of bliss that each day offers you the opportunity for. Each day there's a moment in it that you can experience and go deep with the joy and the bliss. Allow yourself to belly laugh and love yourself and enjoy the ability to belly laugh. Laugh at the absurdity, laugh at the coolness, laugh at whatever makes you laugh about it and enjoy yourself. Truly, truly, truly. And cherish is the word. Cherish every moment. Cherish every breath. It's more than gratitude or joy. It's a love and a thirst for life. And drink deeply in what life has to offer you and cherish each day. All right, beloved Pisces, it was such an honor to be in this energy with you. I hope that this message helped. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Aries, you have miracle, making a difference. And the first thing that I heard was, it's a miracle. Aries is making a difference. Is it a miracle for Aries to make a difference? I don't know. But it is sometimes you are making a difference, Aries. And in some people's eyes, it is miraculous. The moves that you are making are miraculous. I feel for you, you're just doing what you feel needs to be done. You're just doing what you think you can do and should do. But for other people, it is truly miraculous. And you're weaving webs of beauty and you're leaving magic behind, whether you realize it or not. You're giving people a reason to believe in magic. So keep moving forward, keep doing what you're doing. If you feel like you should do it, do it. But I wouldn't say don't feel like. Always say that you get to do it, you get to do it and enjoy yourself in what you're doing this week because you are making a difference and it'll come effortlessly. So you don't really have to try. You just got to do what you know needs to be done. And that really is the beauty of it. So fly free on the wave of beauty and be the light of the lantern shining forth in the darkness, Aries. Make your impact. Make your path. Make a difference. Be as bold and as brave as you can be, Aries. Shine bright and show us what you got. All right, beloved Aries, thank you so much. I hope that this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Taurus. So you got healing and restoring hope. And I feel like there's a need to go within and to allow yourself to lick those wounds within, metaphorically, to take care of yourself. There's a retreat, a need to go back, to pull back, take care of yourself, heal. And that heal is going to restore hope and renew your belief in life and your ability to do this, your belief in yourself, your self-worth, and your ability to do what you need to do. So there's a need to really slow down even more than you're already slow. Like that's almost to a complete crawling stop for you, Taurus, and really go within and heal, look at some wounds, tend to some wounds. There's some inner wounds for most of you, Taurus. This is inner wounds. There might be a few that there's outer wounds, but there's definitely inner wounds that need tending to this week for you to heal. And healing these wounds are going to help you to restore your hope. And hope springs eternal, and it's waiting for you to take flight. Even in the darkness, even in the darkest of nights, the star of hope will shine forth and help you to lead the way. Hope does not expect anything, but rather it looks forward and it visualizes a day when the light will return once more. And that day is coming for you. Just believe, Taurus. Hold on to that vision and press on. Actively restore your optimistic mind and know that help is on the way. Actively restore your optimistic mind and don't move forward until you've done so. Take care of yourself, Taurus. Be willing to renew your mind before moving forward again. You got this, Taurus. I believe in you. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Gemini, you got 21, resilience, finding your limits. So Gemini, with this card, I really have the feeling of someone is coming through to push your limits. You're going, someone or a situation. I feel for a lot of you Geminis, it's a situation. There's a situation that is coming through and it's pushing you to your limits. You're finding your limits. You're figuring out where you can't go any further, where you're going to have to stand your ground, and you're going to have to be there for you. Gemini, I feel like nobody's going to speak up, but you, like you're the one that has to speak up. But I feel like you're being tested. For some Geminis, it's tested to the core. For other Geminis, it's tested to the limit. Like you're going all the way to the limit, and it's showing you what you're made of. But also, there is a limit. There's enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I feel like you're reaching that point and beyond this week. So you got to know when is enough, and you have to know how to stand your ground for enough, if that makes sense, Gemini. And limits were made to be surpassed, and finish lines were meant to be crossed. So know your limit, but after a certain point, you can reemerge. Yeah, there comes a time, Gemini, when the fire within burns brightly with an intuition that shouts from within you that it's time or enough. It's time to know when to quit. Look within for that inner warmth and knowledge of yourself. Set your boundaries, know your limits, and find what works for you. The outside world is irrelevant in this. The entire universe resides within you, Gemini. So you are finding your limits, and you need to be the one to set your boundaries. All right, Gemini, you got this. I believe in you. Move forward, believing in you and allowing yourself to feel that you believe in you. That'll help you. All right, Gemini. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, everyone, that is the end of the full Zodiac Oracle card message this week. I just want to pray blessings and abundance upon your house. I am so grateful for you watching this whole thing. Thank you so much, beautiful soul, and all you wonderful, beautiful beings that made it to the end of this message, because not everybody watches all the way to the end. So you guys are the best of all the peoples in the world. And I pray blessings upon your household and your children and your children's children too. Thank you all so much for being here and being with me. I hope that you enjoyed this message. Don't forget to check out celestialgrove.academy and to join our email to win cool prizes. That's all that we have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, be blessed with immense amounts of divine love.